What's up, guys? How was your Christmas? I know you guys had an eventful Christmas, having kids. Barbie with your ghost kids.
No, it was cool. It was a mixture. I was in New York and then Alex, Chiara, and the kids drove back to PA this afternoon. So now I'm here in Alex's house for a little bit. And I go back to work tomorrow.
Pretty cool, Big Al. How was your Christmas, brother? We see you there doing the daddy duties. Sorry to hear it.
Good, good.
What dad do?
We want to see mad late yesterday. Um, in Chiara's family's house. It was like a mad people there. So they went all out. You know how they do it. You know the 24th is like the 31st for them. So
You say them. Are you discriminating against the great Dominicans?
no, I'm saying you know how like the 24th is like another 31st in Dominican culture versus more the Americanized is more like it's more like you know just the pre-Christmas American in American culture. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it was over there yesterday. We had a good time, and this morning we had a good time. We came back driving with the Christmas carols, and then we got over here. They opened their gifts over here when they got here and all that.
Pretty cool. They seem happy. They were excited. What'd you get them? What was the biggest toy for your big boy, bro? Cairo. What was the biggest one?
Oh,
There's always
PlayStation.
that one in Christmas, you know?
PlayStation.
Get out of here. What'd you get him, bro?
A game that he wanted.
Fire, dude. What game?
Some SpongeBob game that came out there that he loves SpongeBob.
You sure it wasn't the game wasn't for him and not for you?
Talking about that, I think I saw a couple of things on his wish list that was Alex's wish list.
No, I think I confused some items that he was putting on the wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the excuse.
I can see how Christmas is good and amazing, especially if you got kids. But on the side of like us, it sucks. We don't get gifts.
Nah, that's it. No, like when we get older, tú quieres.
Nigga, I did the whole shenanigans. I put the milk, I put the cookies out, fucking get up like at 3 a.m. No Santa got my shit. No Santa got my shit. I run to the fucking front of the truck with my little tree. Fucking nothing, bro. Nothing.
Yo.
Lina, what's up, Lina? Talk to us. How was your Christmas with them little brat kids you got? Thank God they're not on.
Yo, you stupid. It was cool. You know, definitely different this year, but it was nice. They enjoyed it. They actually woke up later than I thought, so I slept in a little bit. Went downstairs, and you know, they woke up and they had their gifts to unwrap. As far as like that one big gift, Emmeline got a vanity set, like a brand new vanity that she wanted. So we got her the vanity, and then Elena wanted like a Gabby Gabby dollhouse. So that was like their biggest kind of gifts that we got them.
Pretty cool. They were excited.
Yeah, Emmeline was super excited with the vanity, especially.
Any recycled gifts? What a terrible family.
You know, that's funny that you mentioned that because I told them like what I want to start doing. Like I see like different traditions is like you have to give away some toys for you to get new toys. Like you have to put them outside so that way Santa grabs the old toys and he gives you new ones. So that's something that I do want to start implementing. But in general, I just want to celebrate Christmas a different way. Like I really like the whole gift giving thing. It's annoying. It's overwhelming. And I don't feel like that's what Christmas is really about. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just a way to spend money.
That's selfish, very selfish. You got to think about the kids first. Self first. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Barbie, what did you get for Christmas? Santa show up for you? Did you leave him milk and cookies?
She got the milk in her tits.
Yo, Lena, what the hell? I forgot to leave Santa milk and cookies. I've been working all week. But
got the milk.
after I did get some cute little slippers from your mom. Cute little pink slippers.
Pretty freaking sweet.
So how was your
Mhm.
Christmas, Coco?
My Christmas was
Did you get a
did-
load? Did you get a
It-
load?
For those that don't know, a load is getting loaded up with cargo and a tractor trailer. No, I spent it in Texas here. I'm here in Texas, Louisiana borderline. And I almost forgot it was Christmas, to be honest. If it wasn't for my mother reaching out, you guys in the group chat, I'd be forgetting the holidays. Because I'm so tunnel vision right now, I just got like the mission on the mind, so I just be forgetting. I got my nieces and nephew gifts, and I like keep it pushing and shit. But besides that, it was a good Christmas. A lot of coffee, and that's about it. All right.
Extra caffeine.
Extra caffeine. For caffeine, Bob. Okay. Don't disrespect el matatán de los matatanes. Okay.
Shut up, Coco.
Respect on my name. Yo, I got a couple topics. I wrote a couple topics. If you guys are interested.
Oh, I wrote some too. I mean,
Oh, nice.
I
Let's
didn't-
start with you.
I didn't submit it.
No, let's start with you.
Okay. Since since it's Christmas Day, I figured we might as well touch on a Christmas topic or two, right? So, what is your favorite Christmas carol? Coco's still silent. What's your favorite Christmas carol, Coco? Or your favorite Christmas song?
Alex is funny. No, I've been staying silent because I'm trying to share the camera. I noticed that I be talking. I be like in everybody's fucking topic, bro. when we put this shit up, so I'm like, and that's what Zoom does. It puts you in everybody's shit. I'll be trying to like find kids to just Lena or just Alex, and then I find myself in every fucking skit, bro. I'm like, bro. So that's why I stood quiet. I was trying to see. That's actually a good one. I was a fool. He's making me want to laugh on this one.
Yeah.
But that's a good one. I actually, first of all, like, that's one thing to mention. The Christmas carols really kind of, even if I'm not celebrating, if I'm out on the road, whatever, they really get me in the spirit. I feel like.
Yeah.
I've always loved the Christmas carols. Let me see if I could think of one because I like a lot of them. So I'm not gonna say my favorite. But this one's really nice. Every time I hear it, it's nice. Silent night,
Yeah.
holy night, all has come, all has come from heaven and the child. Sleep, Oh,
Emma, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas, princess.
Merry Christmas. What's your lot?
Yo, Alex.
Say hi, Shani.
Who's actually he's outside when he's really not?
Lena, what about you? What's your favorite Christmas carol?
Not Arthur.
Arthur was one. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Good tidings to you and all of you. Look at Coco, he's stupid. That one would be mine.
That's cute.
Emma.
What?
I can say one of my favorites is Noel, Noel.
Lena, you don't remember that one?
I don't remember that one.
I'm over here lost as hell.
Huh?
Noel. Yo.
I'm gonna have to play that one.
I'll be throwing throwbacks on us, yo.
Yeah.
I'll be throwing
He be trying to
Generation.
show off.
Yeah. He pulls out the history books.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
Wait
done.
for it. Barbie's about to pull one out from like the 70th century.
No, you know what's crazy? Coco actually got mine, but because Coco got mine, Silent Night, I'll share another one. Another one of my favorites is Oh come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh come ye to Bethlehem. Come and
We can't see your
behold
face.
him, born the King of Angels.
We can't see
Oh,
his face.
come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
Patrick.
Yeah, you stupid, Barbie. We
What
can't
about
even see your
Christmas songs? Because you know Christmas carols and
Wait,
Christmas songs are
Emma's.
different.
We don't
Let's
even
get
see your
Emma's.
face.
Emma, what's your
Emma.
favorite Christmas carol?
Holly Jolly.
Sing it.
Why?
Because we don't know what song is that. Sing it.
The one I sang for my concert.
So sing it.
So sing it.
Have
a
a
little bit.
holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one too.
I don't know there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
Go ahead. Have a holly jolly Christmas.
It's the best time of the
The year.
Doodle.
Hey.
Yo.
That's the Shawnee's favorite, Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, for real?
You heard her
Donnie,
sing?
Ooh, although
No, sing
Donnie.
it, Nene.
Sing
Jingle
it.
bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell things and jingle bell sing. Dun, 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 dun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bell time. Look, Lena and Cairo. Look how cool, guys. Lena and Cairo on the screen. Lena, you're on mute.
Oh, they have a picture of me.
Oh, you're British now.
Yes.
Hello, Governor.
Rubbish.
Hello.
Rubbish. Rubbish. I'm saying. I'm playing with Kylie.
Yo.
Yo, y'all stupid.
I cannot.
What about your favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
We do a movie every fucking week. This is bullshit.
It's a Christmas.
Can I go first?
It's a Christmas movie.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Home Alone.
Why are you telling
Oh,
Lena? Talk to the camera. What's wrong with you?
Home Alone.
That's a good one.
It's a Christmas story.
hey. She
Forever
said a
and
Christmas
ever.
story.
They cheated. Everybody was gonna say those. Big
I
Al.
had a homegirl who didn't know what that movie was.
That's
Yeah?
crazy. Did she see it?
Yo, Bernie.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
Oh my God, did you put her onto it?
Yeah.
She likes it?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta follow up with her.
Oh my God, I'm gonna beat her.
I
I'm
know.
like, how you never watched that movie?
What's yours?
Bernie, that's disrespectful. Can't believe Bernie.
Definitely a Christmas story as well. I also like, there's a new one that came out on Netflix called Family Switch. I got Alex watching it. It's not funny. Right, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
There's
Big
a couple
Al.
of movies.
Bro.
Oh, so mine, one of them, I will say one of my big ones is A Christmas Carol, which there's a lot of versions to, but the 1999 version with Patrick Stewart, starring Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is the dude from the Star Trek.
Okay.
He knows the version of it. He knows the actors' names. Yo, he does his research.
Nigga, I was thinking of the executive producer, the right.
Because the whole cast at the end, I know the whole all of it.
At the end, it says written by Alex.
Yo, what about you, Coco?
Mine, y'all took most of the good ones. Let me see. Emma said Home Alone. Alex said The Christmas Story. What else? Freaking what's a good one, yo? I'm trying to think. That's insanity.
Remember there was one that it keeps repeating itself. What movie was that?
The Christmas Story.
No, that it keeps repeating. Not the movie. That the day keeps repeating itself. There was a movie like that. It's like Groundhog Day, but it's a Christmas one.
Oh, I don't know.
Damn, I forgot what it's called. There's a Christmas movie that it keeps the day keeps repeating itself. That is like Christmas every day. And it's old. I just forgot what it's called. I think it's something I wish. I forgot. That's a good movie.
It's like coming to my head, but I don't remember which one. Kind of like a little, the one you're talking about, Bob.
You know which one I'm talking about?
No, the one you're talking about is kind of coming to my head, and I can't think
Yeah.
of. But no, and I can't think of one, to be honest. So I'm just gonna have to say, like, I used to always love the Disney movies with elves. You know, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just like the Disney movies with elves.
You ever seen The Grinch?
The Grinch is good, really good. But I
Right?
feel like it doesn't fall under the classics, though. You know, like
Yeah.
it don't fall under the classics. It came out a little when we were old.
What's your favorite Christmas memory? Lena, you want to go first?
Emma's over here like she want to go first.
No, but you go first.
Go ahead, go.
No, I have to think of it.
Oh, okay. My favorite Christmas memory is one Christmas. So I love the fact that as a family, what we would always do is wait till Christmas Day to open our gifts. Like wake up Christmas morning. Like we've always done that. Where now, and I'm pretty sure other people have done it for years, right? But now I'm starting to notice that people open their gifts at 12 o'clock, which I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? Like I let my kids do it because that's what their dads, my husband, my fiance, whatever, his side of the family does. So they do that with his side, but then they come home and they fall asleep and they open their gifts in the morning. You know what I mean? Like that's what I love. That's one memory like I would always continue to like do or continue like one whatever. You know what I mean? But I remember when I got a dollhouse for Christmas and I was so excited and we got I think Alex and Barbie, y'all got gifts too, like sneakers and stuff. It wasn't Jordans, anything that we really, really wanted, but that was like I think one of the best Christmas aside from like, you know, all the other times where we got like dolls and stuff like that. But I was always into Barbie dolls and the Barbie house was like a killer. But that was my best memory.
I want the memory this Christmas.
No. Past memory.
My favorite memory is that every year we always go to New York.
Okay. Next.
That's
Well,
Wait,
I think
could you
I
repeat
think
that? I
one of
didn't hear it.
my favorite Christmas gifts.
Whatever you want. She said her favorite memory is just that every Christmas she goes to New York.
I have to do one of my
Oh, that's
Christmas
cute.
gifts.
What about the memory when we drove back from New York and to Pennsylvania, you saw all the reindeers?
Nah, I forgot about that. But I have to do one of my Christmas.
So we used to live in
Wait,
Pennsylvania.
I have to do my Christmas
No,
gifts. Oh.
we drove back from Pennsylvania. On our way driving back, there was a ton of reindeers literally on the street. So while me and Carlos were driving to the house, that's when we lived in Pennsylvania, we were like, oh, that means Santa is close by. Look at his reindeers. So that was actually really, really cool because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and all the reindeers were literally out.
What's
so
a
that was
reindeer?
pretty dope. Huh?
What's a reindeer? Is it different
I
than
don't know
a?
what a reindeer is.
A deer.
Oh, it's a regular deer. Okay.
Yeah.
Are
A
you?
reindeer is actually
It's a deer with rain.
it's
Stupid.
I think a reindeer is a little bit different though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
It's the ones that fly in the sleigh.
right. Reindeer for her. So, but yeah.
Go back.
That's cute. How about you, Coco?
Mine, I would have to say it was one time we was like, I remember one time like we was just wrapping up stupid gifts and giving it to each other. Where I think I'll run to your room, then y'all run to my room. I don't know if it was me and Alex, it was a bunch of us. and we'll just grab stupid things, like a pencil, and wrap it up in like the paper that we ripped up already, and we'll rewrap it, and then we bring it to each other. A pencil, dumb. That's one.
And we would run to each other's rooms like if it was apartments.
Like it was all part. Yeah, for real. My apartment, we got everything. We had the little shit open in the top. What about you, Babaloops?
Yo, y'all funny.
Babaloops.
I have so many good memories, but I was telling Alex earlier, like, I just would, like Lena was saying, like how we would open
As
the
old
gifts
as you
in the
were.
morning. Word, I got the most memories. I'm the firstborn, period. I got the most memories. But I was telling Alex how I remember one year we were sleeping and we woke up to a big ass Mickey Mouse and a Minnie Mouse. And Alex doesn't remember that. He's like, oh, how old were we? I'm like, damn, I don't know, but we were young. And I remember we were sleeping like on a mattress on the floor. I'm not sure why. I don't know if we were getting new beds or something, but I remember waking up on a mattress on the floor and seeing that I had a Mickey Mouse or a Minnie Mouse or something like that. And I was mad excited. But just like we would shake the boxes to try to guess what's in it. Remember that, We would shake the boxes and then just it's crazy how Mommy and Tita always made it work for us. We always have mad gifts under the tree, mad big, small, like all sizes. And it was just like every year they made sure we had mad gifts. Like, I think that's so dope. Just all the memories, almost every Christmas that we woke up as kids. I always go back like to that. Because that was the best when we were kids.
Yep. What
I
about?
think you gotta leave yourself unmuted for Alex.
Well, I
Yeah, what
muted
about-
because Alex is not even here. Alex, what's your favorite Christmas memory?
Memory.
You're
My
talking to the
favorite
tree.
out of the ones that I could remember, because I don't really remember a lot of them, but one of the ones my favorite was when my father came through on a Christmas with a bike, Huffy.
That
He
was
got us a
wasn't
bike.
that your graduation?
No, that was the Pacific bike, my 5th grade graduation.
Oh.
There was a Christmas that he came with a Huffy bike, a bike I had years before that one. And the Huffy bike, and I don't remember what else. There was one, I don't know if it was the same one. It might have been the same one, or maybe it was a different Christmas, but he also came through with a Super Nintendo.
Mm.
And like
Is that the one that we still have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Who has it?
Me.
Well, not the Super, maybe the games, but actually no, the games he gave me all those games way after we had the Super Nintendo, and then that Super Nintendo that you have in your house is actually Barbie had rebought it, I think.
No, that's the one.
That's the one
old
from years ago.
Yeah, the only thing I rebought was like a wire that we were missing.
Oh, sure, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
that.
that's the old one. That's the
Damn, so Super Nintendo's freaking last forever then.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all the old things last forever now, and they make the new things now that last temporarily. Or at least that they make you rebuy certain things. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But all the old-fashioned shit will last forever. They started to notice that shit and notice that niggas wasn't buying new shit. And it was like, we gotta figure this out.
Exactly.
We gotta get shit to mess up quick.
Yup.
That's crazy, right?
But yeah, it's one of the ones I remember.
What about you? What about Doodoo?
I said mine, punk.
No, you didn't.
Remember when we would always put the Christmas tree on top of the old-fashioned TV?
Yo.
Oh yeah.
To make it look higher.
The big brown TV.
On that same corner in the sala in the living room, that same corner.
The big brown TV with the big ass back.
Right in front of Coco's house.
Yup.
Coco
remember that one year that mommy made a tree out of
yo, bro,
I like on the wall.
Yo, I like that house you bought, bro. The house on the beach.
That's a whole background.
He disappeared.
House on the beach.
I'm like, oh, he's on a bathroom break.
That's what I thought.
That's the background.
He's over here like he's over here looking like the Mortal Kombat game when he used to disappear with Reptile. Finish him.
Yo, I got some topics, guys. Let's we could bounce back, I guess, to Barbies. What did I find here? I was just coming up, but um, okay. So we'll start with you, Big Al. Who is someone famous you look up to and why?
Uh, what does that have to
Tupac.
do with Chris? What does that have to do with Christmas, bro? Nah. um, someone famous that I look up to and why? Um, hmm.
You could skip if you need time to think about it, Because it's funny, I
Yeah, I
question,
think
but I don't even like know mine yet.
Alex is Tupac and yours is Biggie.
Yeah, well,
That's a
yeah, I
fact.
definitely. Dan, you answered it for me. Then that's pretty. Yeah. Lena pretty much answered it for me. Like
I
thinking
can't
about
answer
it,
the why.
thinking about it hard like that is Tupac. It's funny because like you got like when you young and you got all these dudes like, oh, Tupac, yeah, he was like hard, he was gangster, whatever. And I have like a whole different outlook on Tupac. Like for me, he was just ahead of his time, like years ahead of his time. Like his intellect, what he knew, what he stood for, like all of that. Like it's not even about you being wild because he was a little wildcat. He had his little wild side, his street gang side. But like that's not even the part. I respect that part, but I don't. That's not even like my big admiration for him. For him, it was like he was ahead of his time. Like he wasn't like just like a street dude just talking reckless and just defending like and justifying himself as like coming from the street. He like had intellect. Like he could have sat here in a debate with top like leaders and all that. So I feel like he was years ahead of his time. So that's pretty much why I look up to him and admire him.
Tupac was a goat for sure, bro. He was definitely ahead of his time. I was just talking to my boy about that the other day. He was definitely ahead of his time. His charisma, his intellect,
Right.
his intuition is just something different. I think it's the
Yeah.
energy people felt more than the gangster stuff. It was
Right.
he could have done the gangster stuff. He could have been a doctor. It was what he did and the way he did it with the passion. So you felt
Exactly.
the energy. People who aren't even in the gangster life like loved him. Like
Yeah.
Tupac was
Yep.
something different for sure.
Big time.
Tupac was something. Gone too early. I wonder what the rap game be like with him today, bro.
Exactly. Yep.
Would he have went? Um, all right. I'm here. I don't know why he's not showing me. Okay, so I'm gonna say mine. Mine would have to be as I like I'm not gonna make it super long or nothing, but mine would have to be let me take the stupid background off, guys. Never mind, I'm here. Mine would have to be I would say Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. And this is one of many because I'm sure we all have a bunch. But
Right.
Steve Jobs was like just his creativity and his the way he could get up and speak to people, and just his passion for innovation and just trying to create something big, was just something about it that I can't even put the words together right now. So yeah, Steve Jobs was really a big one for me. Lena, what about you? Before you fall asleep over there, well, you smoking that mata again?
DW.
BW.
DW.
Um, I don't really know. Barbie, you go first. You go next. You go.
All right. I have many people I look up to that are famous, but I'm gonna go with Nicki Minaj today. And the reason why I picked her is because I see myself in her in a lot of ways. Um, she's a rapper, but she also can sing. She's very versatile in her music. Um, she went to a school that I wanted to go to when I applied. I applied to the high school that she went to, LaGuardia. And when I applied to fashion, I was like praying to go to fashion, and I ended up going to fashion industries. But if I had gone to LaGuardia, there's a chance I could have known who Nikki was. But just all her accolades, all her accomplishments, that's something that I always saw for myself. So, you know, she ran the rap game by herself for years, and now she opened the doors for other female rappers to do their thing, and now there's so many more on the map. So, yeah, I gotta say Nicki Minaj. I think that she's a boss in her own right. There's a lot of people that don't really fuck with her, don't really like her, but I feel like even if you don't like her, you can't take away from her talent. You can't take away from her work ethic, and you can't take away from her accomplishments. So, that's something that I strive for, is to accomplish everything that I set out to accomplish.
That's very deep. Very deep. I have no
Thank
words.
you.
I don't even know where to go with this.
That's super deep. We're gonna have to edit that out. We're gonna have to edit that.
Oh, y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. Y'all don't make
Um,
me like a whole dummy.
I mean, I don't really have anybody I look up to as far as singers, but I guess if I had to pick one, I would say Cardi B. Just seeing her come from nothing to something, that's very inspiring. Um, and it's just proof like you can make it out, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Yes, I love her story too.
yeah, so that's it for me. I couldn't,
No, that's
go
a
in
good one.
between.
I was when Cardi B blew up, I was happy like if it was my little sister that blew up. Right? It's like, oh shit, like somebody from the block, somebody I know. It felt like it was somebody you knew that blew up, and she's from the Bronx, and she's so much like our culture. She reps our culture. So I could see that. I could agree with that, Lena.
What about Emma?
Oh,
She just said that she said, what about me? An artist you look up to.
Ariana Grande.
Barney?
Why?
Cause, cause I like her music and she's very responsible.
How do you know she's responsible?
Cause I do.
How?
Oh, excuse me.
Well,
She
there goes
feels
your
it.
answer.
It's energy. She feels it. She just can't explain it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can.
like- Ariana's very talented.
She's waiting when Carlos works at Ariana concert so she can go to it.
Oh, that's nice. That would be really nice for her.
That'd be cool. Ariana Grande is her name, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna pay for all the tickets so you can join the concert.
And then it's just
That's
gonna be you
Shawnee.
by yourself.
Look
It's
at
gonna be
Ashani.
me joining the
She's changing
concert.
the baby.
Just change it a bit. She don't even know what she's doing. That's
She actually has
total.
a stethoscope.
That
She has a
is
little
total.
stethoscope here.
That is not good care.
That's funny.
That is not good care. She's not. She's very rough with the baby. We don't like what we see. We're
It
gonna
looks
have to
like you
call.
could be rough. It looks like you could be rough with a child and not her. When you
It looks like you could be rough in your with your hairdo. Okay, looks like you could be rough with
What?
your hairdo. Like,
My hair?
did you wake up? You're gonna have to do something with your hair. Don't you ever come on the podcast with something like that again, okay?
I
You need
died.
to be like your own Barbie. You need to be smooth.
Yo, I'm
Bangs,
done.
ponytail to the left. Okay. Bob, you want to jump back and forth? Maybe we get one or two more topics in. I think we're about sleepy, all of us, and also about running into that hour mark. So
Yeah.
Okay. I had a dream with mommy,
What's the topic?
and no, this was just something I wanted to comment, but I guess the topic was gonna be mommy. It is our first Christmas without mommy. So how was this Christmas different from any other Christmas for you? But I will say I had my eighth dream with my mother this morning. We were in Florida because there were palm trees, and it was me and my brother. She was in the hospital. And
Where was I?
I don't know, you wasn't in this dream. You were in the other one. But yeah, she was in a hospital and we were like somewhere near like a university or college or something. Anyway, she came out, she had her clothes on, no hospital clothes. She was like, I'm good. She was walking and everything. I'm good, ready to go. And me and Alex picked her up. And I took my phone and I started like recording because it was palm trees all over. So I don't know what it means, but it was really comforting to dream with her again. Um, and of course I had my moments today. I cried with Tita when we're listening to Christmas songs. One of her favorite Christmas carols was the one that goes pum, pum. I don't remember the name of the song, but that was one of her favorite Christmas carols. So it came on when me and Tita were like thinking about her and stuff. So it was different. It is painful, but I'm just happy that we're surrounded by each other. We have each other to go through these difficult moments because I couldn't imagine like going through this alone, you know?
For real, yo. You're not even lying there. You are not even lying there. Going through this shit alone would suck. Fucking so hopefully, we're an inspiration for those out there, whoever is, feel like they're alone. Especially if you know us, even if you don't know us and you just happen to bump into our page and you follow us, reach out, inbox us. We're like some of the most down to earth people you could possibly ever bump into. This is the time of year usually I would sit here and tell Titi like, hey, listen, you owe me 10 Christmas gifts already. Like, hello. This is that time of year I would kind of get on her. But it sucks. It's whack. It's gay. It's part of fucking life. We all will be there. Firm believer in energy, it's what keeps me going. Firm believer in, this is just a small piece of the bigger puzzle, you know. And yeah, if you keep that train of thought, try to build that train of thought, really tune into that kind of, spectrum of life, we could find different ways besides the family, of finding strength and continuing forward, you have to. It's what she would want us to do. It's what we got to continue to do. But yeah, it sucks. There's no words for something like this. There's no actions for something like this, right? Which if we had actions, it would just make it a whole lot easier. But when there's no actions for a problem and a problem that hurts so much, it's like, damn, that's what makes it more crappy. Just gotta really just suck it up. And that's so fucking gay about it. Time is the only fucking partner that'll sit here and really just help us deal with it, but really tune in, because this is unfortunately the first, kind of a first, and it won't be the last, you know what I mean? And yeah, the only thing that helps me is, the only action, the only mindset I could put in this is just understanding, and I don't want to keep yapping, but understanding that this is a small piece of the puzzle, and there's a really, really good chance that, she's in a way better place than we are, and it's a sense of, just strength to move forward. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you got to say? Oh no, that was Bari that went on mute. I was definitely very, very big on his Christmas tree. He's making sure that we see it. We see it, bro.
Yo.
We see it. We see the balls hanging and the lights shining.
You can't just see it. You gotta feel it.
Wow, this nigga doing a Kit Kat commercial on us. Just do it.
Yo, I'm done.
Yo.
All right, unless y'all got another topic, I might have one more, guys.
Just do
Wait,
it. It's not
Not
stupid.
everybody answered it.
Wait, answer
Oh
what?
yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't know if it was a question or a comment. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
My
it
bad, Bob.
started out as a comment. I was telling them that I had a dream with mommy.
Oh yeah.
And then the question was, how was this being the first Christmas without mommy? How was it for you? So the only ones left to answer is you and Lena. I don't know, Lena, if you want to go first or if you want, or Alex.
Yeah, I mean, she was like one of the first ones to hit me up with the emojis and stuff about, Merry Christmas and all that and what we was doing and telling Ashani and Kaido Merry Christmas and all that. So yeah, it's definitely like a void there, you know. There's definitely a void there. And then she was always like, "Oh, I'm gonna send them, whatever." I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, well, whatever, yeah, whenever is like good." Um, but yeah, on that end is you definitely feel the void there. Um, it's definitely gonna be a void there, always a permanent void.
Yeah, same here. Mommy was usually the first one to hit up, right, and see like, oh, Merry Christmas, how's the girl? Send me pictures, send me videos. I got that gift coming. I ordered this for Emma. What you think? Or you know what? Can you order me this for Emma? Or like, she'll just go on there. So definitely, like Alex said, definitely a void that's not ever gonna be filled. So it's just kind of like learning how to live with it, right? But I'm like reassuring to make sure I keep her memory alive. Like the elf came through and the elf left them a gift from grandma to both of them. So like any way possible just to help fill that void as much as I possibly can, even though it will never be filled. But yeah, just trying to bring up I guess like new traditions in a way to incorporate her into it, you know. That's my kind of work way through, I guess, through the holidays coming to deal with. So yeah, that's it.
That's beautiful.
Emma, did you want to say something?
I'm probably gonna say the same thing.
What?
The same thing that you said.
What was it I said?
Whatever you just said.
Okay, she don't want to say nothing.
My princess, it's okay.
Next question, Coco.
Was that?
Next question.
No, just yeah, this is one of those just I just want to say this before we move to the next question. So if I could word it right, because sometimes I'm not good at wording shit good. Just like, I I'm personally thankful, and I know the whole family is, for like um for like our, what is it? Or our mothers showing us how to be good people. Because in order to be good people, that leads to being a positive person. To be a positive person, that builds this source of strength, is what we're going through now. We got our weak moments as any human, because we lost a very dear person to our heart, but we do have this source of strength that's, like Alex mentioned before, and I think a lot of us have. It's kind of unexplainable. It's kind of weird. So, but I definitely just got to bring it down to the source, which is my beautiful Aunt Evelyn and my mother, who's just taught us to be good people, because that good people was that circle that sat here and created this positive circle that sits here when you're positive, and it sits here and builds this strength circle. That's like, just kind of circling everything. So yeah, I'm thankful for them, because my family, we all are pretty positive, good people and positive people, and if there's someone who you ever think is not a good person or not a positive person, I don't so much think it's that they're not. I think it's just the patterns that are programmed into our heads, that ends up being not a good person, but we all have the ability. So if you ever doubt yourself as a person, you're out there, just go back in the mirror, reprogram your mind, and help yourself be a good person, and your offsprings and whoever is around you, because being positive is the toughest way to find a source of strength, in my opinion. But the only one I would say is not positive in our whole family is Emma. And that's just unacceptable. The only not positive person in our family is Emma, but we don't worry about her too much. She's like scraps, she's like scraps.
The only non-positive person in our family is probably you.
Anyway, on to the next question. We're gonna argue with this person. All right, the last one, so we can wrap it up, guys. Here is this is I should have came up with Christmas stuff. Really, I should have came up with Christmas. I'm sorry, this is off Christmas.
Dur, 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 dur.
Yeah, I'm yapping a lot. Let's wrap this up. Okay, who is someone famous you look up to and why?
Coco, what the hell? You already asked
No.
that.
I know. The last one. What is the craziest thing you were going to do? I was just driving right now. What is the craziest thing you were going to do, but you didn't do?
Moment
Okay,
of silence.
I'll start, guys. I know I'll start. I think I got this question because of this. Okay, so I was gonna go. I was gonna save up $50,000, and I was gonna move to Africa for about 2 to 4 years and venture out in Africa. And that's the craziest thing I didn't do, but I craziest thing I was gonna do, but I didn't do. And I just think that would have been fun as heck, to be
Why
honest.
didn't you do it?
Because I ended up coming up with a couple of different ideas of things I wanted to do over here. So that's what I ended up doing. Good question. Why didn't I do it? Yeah. So then instead of saving up the 50 grand, I ended up investing money and just dipping out money.
That would have been
different
dope. People would have been like, "How's Coco?" I'd be like, "He's living in Africa."
shit. Yeah,
The
heck yeah, bro.
animals.
He
The
went
jungles.
back to his roots.
He sure did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
not for
yeah.
nothing. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Like it's different. You know, it gives you a whole new perspective on life, being in a whole different country and shit. You know.
Right.
Did you look up like
Absolutely.
the cost of living and everything over there before?
Oh
you
yeah. I was big on it, guys. I was searching up like everything. Americans living in Africa. It seemed as though West Africa, you could get by more with English. You know, Ghana. Like I was even in an Uber one time, right? Because I was doing so much research prior to. And there's one guy, there's one African dude. He's giving me a ride, whatever. And I just asked him, I'm like, "Hey, so where you from?" He's like, "I'm from Gambia." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know Gambia. It's a small little country surrounded by Senegal." That motherfucker braked so hard and looked back at me like he was in shock that I knew it, you know. But I was just doing so much research on Africa in general. So West Africa is very like you can find more English speaking pockets than East Africa or South Africa. But yeah, I think I went off topic. But that was kind of my thing, guys.
But what was $50,000 gonna get you? That was like your plan, like the amount. What was that gonna get you in Africa?
Well, that's a good question. $50,000, you could do a lot more, obviously, with the US dollar and a lot of other places. So, that was the idea, As I was researching stuff, it was saying you probably better off trying to create something than trying to look for a job. So that was my idea, I was gonna try to create something and just obviously I want to be part of society if I get there. I didn't want to just go over there and look like I'm trying to, dip into anything. So I wanted to create something, create jobs, and give back to whatever community I would have ended up in. So that was the idea. I was going to try to create some sort of business.
That's dope. I wish I would have had a little story like that to give.
I didn't mean to cater to myself. Steve,
You
by the
sure-
way, Steve,
you sure?
by the way,
You sure fucking did. You sure
I didn't
fucking
mean to
did.
cater to him. Yeah, I think I did.
But-
Steve Jobs went to
so
India,
you-
Al, for a minute.
So you didn't answer the question because that's not a crazy thing to do.
To a level, it's a little crazy because it's like, who really does that? That's why I consider it a bit crazy.
Right.
It's even like, well, a lot of people want to come to the
The
U.S., but like just
5%
to,
do that. The 5%.
you know what I
do
mean?
that. Yeah.
Steve Jobs actually went to India for I
Yeah.
think a year or two
That's what I'm saying, the
before he was
5%.
ever rich.
The 5%. You had an idea in your head, and for whatever reason, you stopped yourself. And we will never know if it was a good reason or a bad reason, but something told you, nah, let me go a different route, right? But
Yep.
sometimes you got to take those risks because that's what the 5% does. The
Right.
5% of people, they'll do
Preach.
something that everyone else thinks is crazy, but in reality, it's not.
So the next
Yes,
time that
Fighting
thought
for
comes
you're
to
right.
mind, save it times 2 so you can take me with you.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna drop Lena off in Southeast Africa, Tunisia. Tunisia hosts the most amount of lions in the whole world. a population of about 4,000 lions. So I'm gonna drop Lena off in that safari there, and just let her roam like a
Stupid.
lioness. That shit.
Should come on the Lion King 4.
The little lion Arthur.
Yo, I cannot.
Anybody want to touch on this? I really mean, I figured it was anybody else.
I can't think off the top of my head anything that I wanted to do that I didn't get to do.
Yeah,
That was crazy. I feel like most of the things that I end up wanting to do, I somehow end up doing it. But I can't think of
think,
anything.
What I say is like similar, but it's not something that I wanted to do. It's something I said I was gonna do, but I was never gonna do it. In school, I told I had a guidance counselor, right? That they'll pull you out. So they'll pull you out during math class, English class. So I love that, right? Because who the hell wants to be in class? So yo le dije a the social worker que yo me quería matar
Yeah.
y que yo fui para el Rufo.
You
y
lucky
estaba
the
mirando
cops
pa'
didn't come
abajo.
to our house.
How old are you at that time?
Y yo estaba mirando para abajo. And when I came home, mommy's waiting for me by the kitchen and she's crying. And I'm like, what the
I
hell's wrong with
remember
you?
that day. I think.
Yo, I
'cause
remember that too,
My
Lena.
mother telling
Yo,
me
mommy-
that
mommy was
happened. I'm like, what the
crying,
heck's wrong with
dickhead.
Lena?
Mommy was
Lena
crying.
says-
De que yo me quería matar. And I'm like, ma, I just said that so I could get more hours pulled from class.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with you, Lena?
And you didn't realize how serious
serious.
that is. Yeah,
I didn't.
she didn't realize. I'm
Honestly,
sure.
I didn't.
Yo.
It was more so because I just wanted to get pulled out more hours. They was about to finish me. And I'm like, nah,
That's
I want to get pulled out of class
hilarious.
type shit. So I think that was the crazy shit that I said I was going to do, but I was never really going to do. But it was just because I wanted to get pulled out of class.
So what?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Al.
So, the craziest thing that I've done was become Jewish.
Let's hear about that one. We were all
That
wondering
is
what
a
the fuck was going through your head.
classic. I used to
I
tell
thought-
people like I got a Jewish cousin. They'd be like, "No
I
way."
thought you just wanted to be Jewish because you didn't want to give out Christmas gifts.
Yo, what about when I asked him,
Hanukkah's worse because 8 days of
Christmas.
Christmas.
yo, what about when I asked him, yo, Alex, you gonna watch Breaking Dawn with me? He's like, no, I can't watch that. I'm not allowed. I'm like, what?
And he was committed too. He was committed.
OD,
He wasn't
OD.
listening to no music, no nothing.
Lena, why
Yo.
this nigga? I had a bacon cheeseburger in his fridge, and he threw it out because it was pork. He threw my burger out.
Yo, who convinced you to do that, bro?
Yo, nigga,
it was
I'm
like a-
tripping. He wasn't even listening to rap music. I'm like, you don't listen. He used to love Fab when we were little. I'm like, nigga, you don't listen to Fab no more. He's like, nah, I can't listen to that stuff, bro.
I was waiting for the curls to come out, bro.
Yo, that was like a whole process. It has its level of validity, like where it's valid to a certain extent. It's just like the whole package, though, like of just doing everything the way I was doing it with that restrictedness and all that. That's what religion is pretty much. But there's things that you learn from it. There's things that I hold on to even today that you learn from. It's like something you go through, and it's not completely good or completely bad. It's just that you take out what you keep, and you think it could be valid or useful. But it was pretty much a learning process. Learning the origins of Christianity, since most of us are like Christian or something. The origins of the Bible, and that leads you to Hebrew and Jewish. So that's pretty much what got me into that. And then I went deep into it. I got into mysticism and all that.
I get it though. I get the phase, you get the phase, so I understand it. But it teaches you so much, even if you go through a phase that you feel as though, because who's to say who's right, all right? Who's to say who's right? There's quite a few different beliefs, so but they all have a lot of similarities, so it does teach you a lot when you go through that phase. So I completely get it. I didn't knock you too much, but it was kind of funny, especially, bro. Oh my God, when we saw that picture of you dressed as a Jew with the little curls in the side, this is no joke, nigga. Al
Wait,
had
you did?
Well, that
Bro.
was the Jewish feast day. A holiday is called Purim.
Oh,
So what they do is like a
Where's
Halloween.
that
They dress
picture?
up. They
Where's
dress
that
up.
picture?
I gotta find it, yo.
Find
Al,
that
please
picture,
find
bro.
it.
and then post it on the podcast like as the main one.
I
Nah.
was thinking that I was like gonna post it like right after he said when I became Jew, and then I was gonna post it. It's him, Chiara. Chiara was dressed, so I think she had the curls too on the side. She don't stay far behind. And
And the
then Al
skirt.
had the curl. Yeah, they were all dressed like Jews. Kai had poor little
And
Kaido, fucking Jewish.
Chiara wouldn't wear
Kaido missed
jeans.
like Kaido
Yeah,
missed
she
like
wore
5
at
Christmases
that
because of
time
this
she
shit.
wore jeans.
Kaido missed like 5 Christmases
Yeah.
because of this shit.
Yo, word up, bro.
Y'all owe him a lot of gifts because
Couldn't
poor
get no
kid.
gifts.
Nah,
He never been to. This
nah,
was his first year trick or treating.
nah. If anything, you get more gifts being Jewish because you got 8 days of Hanukkah. That's 8 days every day. That's like 8 days of Christmas, literally.
But did you
Yeah,
actually give him the gifts?
Oh,
exactly.
well,
And were they
when we was in
valuable?
the when we was in the Hanukkah thing, yeah, we were doing 8 days of Christmas.
And you was giving
Oh,
him a gift like each time, not from the dollar store.
yeah, yeah. He probably
No,
got the.
Not from
no,
the dollar
no,
store.
no. We were literally doing Hanukkah because that's part of what being Jewish is. They do Hanukkah. It's 8 days. It's 8 days. It's not just one Christmas day. It's like literally 8 days, a whole week of Christmas.
Oh, you tripping? I thought you got into it just because you was being cheap. I guess
Nah,
not.
he was serious about
Nah,
that shit.
nah.
And he
That's
was
what I'm
took that
telling you.
shit
It's a learning
serious.
process. A lot to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And then everyone takes what they could hold as useful and valid and valuable or not. But yeah, that's
And
part
then
of
move
that's part
on.
of it.
Yep. I remember seeing Al with the curls, yo. I'm like, yo, it's because we grew up with our landlords. A lot of the landlords in our neighborhood were the ones with the curls, the Jewish. I'm like, yo, bro, when I first saw Al, I'm like, what the hell? Knocking in my door, I see this dude with curls. I'm like, bro, I don't even live in Dykeman no more. Like, is this my landlord looking for me for old rent or something? Fucking pull my bat out. Open the door. I see his fucking ow, bro. Like, yo, nigga scared the shit out of me, nigga. I'm thinking it's Jewish mob coming for some old
Yo,
dude
DK,
rent.
DK, yo, DK,
Guerrero, bro.
yo, DK, I was trying to get a building connect.
He just went in for the networking. He went in for the networking.
DK, I became Jewish, DK, so we could buy 212.
Yeah, let me get to get C5 back.
Yo, I'm done. I'm done. Y'all stupid.
Yo.
Oh my god. That's funny.
All right, we're almost closing this up, guys. We're heading on the what is this here? We are heading on the hour and a half mark, so we're gonna use some edits. Barbie, want to touch on this? Lena, anybody? Well, Lena touched, Alex touched. Al's was pretty funny. Al's took the cake for sure. I like how you brought that up. Did you touch?
No, I couldn't think of anything.
Okay. What was the craziest thing? How about this, Bob? So you can wrap it up with the last answer. What was the craziest thing you done in school? We all got little crazies in school.
Craziest thing I've done in school?
Yeah.
Um, no, I'm trying to think. Oh, I started a food fight in,
Oh, you
in
started a food fight?
218. In 218, one time, it was started with my class because I was just playing. I was like, yo, imagine a food fight starts. So I'm like, I threw something. I think it was a piece of bread. I was like, food fight. And then more classes started throwing shit. And
Hilarious.
I think Mr. Malave came and he was like, all right, that's it. Like, yo, they have to stop it. And I was like, oh shit, I can't believe I started it.
Yo, 218 is to have mad food fight. I know we all have encountered a food fight.
Yep.
Barbie has, I have, Lena, have you? Lena has, Alex has. Yo, 218 should have mad food fights. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a little shook to throw something. But one time I saw this one teacher I ain't like, yo. I saw this one teacher I ain't like. And I was like playing good. They always come on, they had their eye on me, bro. Like, but I saw that one teacher, I grabbed like the loaf was still together for the chicken sandwich. I lobbed that shit in the air perfectly. That shit fucking fell on their head and split. Boom.
Yo,
That
I'm
shit, yo, it was
done.
like a perfect lob, bro. This shit was still loafed up. Threw it in the air, shit wobbled, hit him right in the nugget. Boop. They were fucking on some mirando to see who threw it. Remember that shit
Yo,
like
I'm
yesterday.
done. That's
Yeah.
not funny.
Listen, guys, this is episode 9. Let's wrap it up. We had a decent podcast. Any final thoughts before we go, guys? Anybody?
Merry
All right,
Christmas
nobody.
to
You guys enjoy
everybody.
your day. Have a good. Oh, my bad, Bob.
Merry Christmas to
Kyrie.
everyone, to all your families, from our family to yours. Want to say Merry Christmas, Nene?
No.
You don't want to say
huh?
Merry Christmas,
My
Cairo.
nephew said no.
He's not wishing nobody Merry Christmas this year.
Yo.
All right, guys. Sickles Bunch podcast. We will catch you guys on the next one. Dookies.
Deuces.
Lena eats bizza. Peace.
You eat butt, stupid.
Yo, Coquito, you stop recording?
I'm about to right now.
Okay.
I
Because
just
if
edited
you
it
if you
anyway.
end it without stopping it, will it still keep the recording?
Oh yeah, it keeps the recording.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.